his authority is in display. And so every circumstance and every spirit that has kidnapped your finances tonight, whether the spirit likes it or not, that spirit is going to leave you for you to enjoy your finances. You will reach the fame, the financial fame that God has for you. I say you will reach the financial fame that God has for your life in the name of Jesus. But you get to understand that the same faith that raised Lazarus from the dead, the same faith is the same faith that fight against financial ordeals. Do I have witnesses in the place? I said the same faith that opens the blind mind. The same faith. In Mark chapter 2, there was a paralytic lying down, and Jesus saw their faith and said, your faith has made you whole. The same dynamism of faith that raised that paralytic is the same faith that breaks financial barrier. It's the same faith that breaks financial ordeal. It's the same faith that breaks financial curse. It's the same faith that liberates humanity from financial prison. And tonight, whether the devil likes it or not, you got faith. I say you got faith. I say you got faith. I say you got faith. And today your faith is going to be channeled against that financial shortage that the enemy has placed upon your life. I came here to tell you, heaven is ready for you to occupy. Heaven is ready for you to display his glory and his splendor. Heaven is ready so that we can release our faith. And when our faith is released, we will silence the spirit of lack. I cannot preach this gospel. You cannot preach this gospel. You cannot be a partaker of this faith and still the enemy is sitting upon your finances. You cannot be a partaker of this grace. But there is a time and a season, and maybe tonight marks the beginning of financial emancipation. Maybe tonight marks the beginning of financial freedom. Maybe tonight marks the beginning of financial grace that Jehovah mighty God is about to bestow upon the church. If you are ready, somebody say, I am ready. Oh, I say, if you are ready, somebody say, I am ready. Oh, I feel the realm. I feel the realm. Something is about to shift. Something is about to shift. And finances are about to shift. Oh, yesterday I was poor. But today, after I leave the church, in the realms of the spirit, his glory shall be seen. Oh, last month I couldn't pay my bills. But after I leave today's service, there is a new wave of glory that is coming. I said there is a new wave of glory. And you are part of that glory, and I call it financial empowerment. Somebody say financial empowerment. Now, sit down. Let's go through the Bible a little bit. Don't mind my legs. Before I finish it, you go. Amen. Now, you get to understand the one that we have faith. Our faith is from God. Now, our faith is not our own. Do you understand that? Our faith is not on our capabilities. Our faith is anchored on the man Christ Jesus. And the Bible says, somebody read Colossians 1:17. Quickly. Colossians 1:17. And just be fast for me. Amen. And Colossians 1:17 talks about the deity of Christ. And the deity of Christ, he said, he is before all things. And our faith resides on this man. And the Bible says he is before all things. And in him all things hold together. And he is the head of the body, the church. And he is the beginning and the firstborn from among the dead, so that in everything he might have the supremacy. That we might have in everything, we might have the supreme. Do you understand that? Which means that financially you must have supremacy. Oh, you did not hear it. If your faith is in Christ, it means financially, those that believe in Christ, they must have supremacy. And you are about to have supremacy. Do you understand? And there is a time and the season that God will bestow that power of supremacy upon you. And I hear that it's you today. I say it's you today. Oh, you can receive it. It's you today. Do you have faith to receive it? The word that I speak unto you, they are spirit and life. And so if you receive it, you will have financial domination. Do you understand it? You will have financial domination, or you have financial supremacy, or you rule over finances. You shall be money magnet. Wherever you go, goodness and mercy shall follow you. And finance is goodness. Now you got to understand, the God that owns this world is the man that you have faith. And the people who partner with him, all of them had that domination. They had the supremacy. All of them. All of them. Somebody say all of them. All of them. They had. Now go with me to Genesis chapter 128. Genesis 1:28. Huh? Genesis 1:28. Huh?
And God blessed them, and God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth.
And have dominion. That's the word that I... When God created man, Adam and Eve, he did not say Sierra Leone. Neither did he say Ghana. Neither did he say America. He said, man, I give you supremacy, dominion over creation. And so wherever you are located, when you have faith, when you have faith in Sahara Desert, you will pitch your tent and you shall flourish like a palm tree. Am I hearing somebody who got faith today? I said, don't have faith on your expertise. Don't have faith on what you can do, but have faith on God who sits upon the circumference of the earth and who manifests the affairs of men. God who had the supremacy, and he delegated the supremacy unto us so that his power shall be our power, his authority shall be our authority, his might shall be our might, his dominion shall be our dominion. And so he is like, he is ruling through me. He is ruling through me. And so if God can lack, then I can lack. If my God can go to negative, then I can go to negative. But I serve a God that he rules over the earth. He declared that the earth is mine. Psalm 24 verse 1. He declared, the earth is mine. Somebody said, the earth is mine. And if God says the earth is his, it means the gold in the earth is his. It means the diamond in the earth is his. And he's going to show you where your gold is. He's going to show you where your opportunities is. 2020, whether the devil likes it or not, we are waging a war against him. Because financially, we need to rule. We need to have dominion. I will never beg any other day of my life because I got faith in this God. Tap somebody and say, count me out. I will not beg you for money because I have faith in Jesus. Oh, come on, say it as you mean it. Say, somebody say, count me out. Oh, tap somebody and say, count you out. I will never beg for money because I have faith in Jesus. Amen. If you believe it, shout like a thunder. If you believe it, shout. It's coming in the realms of the spirit. It's coming in the realms of the spirit. Financial blessings is being released upon some people. Thank God we are few, but unto us the remnant that God has decided to empower us tonight. Tonight's service is not a service, it's an empowerment service that God is going to empower us financially. And when you go, you can touch your children, you can touch your wife, you can touch your husband, you can touch some of the church members and say, I am coming from empowerment service and I have been endued with power to make wealth, power to make wealth, power to rule, power to have dominion, power. Am I communicating? Something is happening in the realms of the spirit. You cannot see it, but I can feel it. I don't know, you cannot see it, but I can feel it. I say, I can feel it. I am coming out more richer than before. Oh, they are looking at me as if I got nothing. But tomorrow by this time, I said, tomorrow by this time, you will see the power of my God. And so this God said, mine. Someone say, mine. And you are the daughter of the Most High God. And so whatever God has is yours. And let me deal with that before I proceed. Somebody say mine. And so Psalm 24 verse 1 say, the earth is mine, is the Lord's, and the fullness thereof. Do you understand that? And so God claimed ownership of the earth. Now when you come to Leviticus chapter 25 verse 23. Am I quoting right? Leviticus 25, 23 or 24. Now, read it quickly. God said, don't sell the land, for the land is mine. Amen. Now, you know, Peter said, I cannot give what I don't have. Acts of the Apostles chapter 3. So such I have, I give. The land is not to be sold. Now, I got some lands, and I got what they call, Ghanaian people call indentures. And that's one of my habits. Anytime God bless me with a little money, I don't put it in the account, I buy land, and I leave it. That is me. You ask me 10,000, I don't have it, but I have lands. That when I sell it, I can make that money. Do you understand where I'm coming from? And one thing I discovered, there is no land that they'll give you permanently. The lease is 100 years. Now, they found it from the scripture. The land is not for Asantehene. It is not for any Otumfo. It's not for your king. It's not for any government agency. They cannot give it to you permanently. They lease it to you because God said the land is mine. Do you understand that? And God giveth unto the people that he empowers. And tonight, you are about to have your land. Maybe yours will be much closer to the lake. Oh, somebody got no faith. You got no faith. And so he said, don't sell it permanently, for the land is mine. Now, when God said that, philosophically, it doesn't make sense. I am buying the property and you are just giving it to me for some stipulated years. And after that, you have the right to come and claim it back. Because God have claimed ownership. And nobody can compete and contest and contend with God for his property. Haggai chapter 2 verse 8 and 9. God says, silver is mine and the gold is mine. That says the Lord. Now, I want you to understand this God. Now, without understanding what he has and what he can do, your faith will dwindle. But if you can understand that this God that you serve, he owns the gold, He owns the diamond. He owns it. Then, do you have it? Somebody read it for me. Now I'm opening the Bible. Yes, you just read it on the board for me. Amen. Now, God said, silver is mine and the gold is mine. Now, when you come to Job chapter number 22, Job 22, and somebody read 25, and let me deal with that. Job 22, 25. Yea, the Almighty shall be thy defense. And thou shalt have plenty of silver.
Amen.
Continue.
For then shalt thou have thy delight in the Almighty.
For then thou shalt have thy delight. Oh, put it on the board. Then the Almighty will be your. Yours is delight, right? Yes. What's King James? That's why I like NIV. Because it brings. Now, he said, then the Almighty will be your gold. And so when I have faith, now, Haggai chapter number 1 verse 8 and 9 said, silver is mine and gold is mine. And so God is saying that I, God, because silver is mine and gold is mine. And don't forget, the gold stands for, let's see, the dollars. But me, I'm not talking about the dollars. I'm talking about the pound sterling and euro. Because pound sterling and euro are more than dollars. And so when you are rich in pound sterling, somebody who is rich in pound sterling cannot compare to dollar. Forget about we live in America. The pound sterling is power. And so the pound sterling shall be mine. And the euro shall be mine. That is the gold. And the silver is the dollar. And so God came and said, the Almighty will be your gold. Which means that God who is gold shall be your gold. Do you understand that? And this is Job talking. And Job spoke these words when things were tough. My brother, when things were tough, the man has lost everything. He couldn't think, he couldn't sleep. He was somersaulting. Maybe he was sleeping in on what do you call it? On the mat. On the mat. You know, when things become tough, you sleep on the floor, right? You are sleeping on the cushion, but you don't feel it. Then you come and you put clothes on the floor, then you sleep on floor. It means things are tough. You have your own bed. You cannot sleep on the bed, then you sleep on the sofa. Then it means things are tough. Your mind is somersaulting. Am I communicating? Is there anybody who can relate to what I'm talking about? You are sleeping with your husband or your wife. One is turning left, one is turning right. Everybody is thinking, do I have witnesses in the place? I have found myself in the place, but there is a full stop coming. God is going to be your gold. I said, God is going to be your gold. I said, God is going to be your silver. Your suffering is coming to an end. You are entering into another dispensation that God shall be your gold. Somebody shout, I believe. Oh, somebody shout, I believe. Somebody, are you ready? Shout, I believe. If you are ready, shout, I believe. Now go. Now I am dealing with God, and what he got. Go with me to Psalm 50 verse 10. Psalm 50 verse 10. What is there? It says, the kettle. I own 1,000 cattle. I own it. You want to chew meat, especially Argentina beef. Huh? You want to chew the meat, barbecue. Amen. It's not my anchor. that they sell it to. God said the cattle is mine. For every animal of the forest is mine, including bush meat. The Ghanaian people are fantasized about bush meat, but they have forgotten that bush meat is for God. He said the animals in the forest is mine. And so when you are chewing the akrantie and all this bush meat, you have to be mindful that it's God. Do you know how they multiply? You just go and catch them and you begin to cook and eat. You know how they multiply? You know how they reproduce? In the forest, you are not there. You know how they are able to protect themselves against wild animals in the forest, because God is protecting those animals so that he knows that one day you might crave for bushmeat. Then he said, and the cattle on 1,000 hills. Talk about cattle on 1,000 hills. I know every bird in the mountains, and the creatures of the field are mine. If I were hungry, I would not tell you, for the world is mine. And all that is in it. I like that. The world is mine. My brother, my sister, don't fantasize about people who think that they have made it in this world, because the world is God's. The world is God's, and he has the capability to transfer. Go with me to Genesis chapter number 15 verse 13. He has the capability. Sunday I will teach you, during the time that Dr. Labi has to teach, that this dispensation, you don't work hard, it's a transfer. I say it's a transfer. If you believe surely that the world is coming to an end, then we are in the dispensation for transfer. That the righteous shall flourish like a palm tree. The righteous shall shine like a sun. Am I coming here? 15, 13. 15. God was talking to Abraham. And God was telling Abraham, because you have become my righteousness, I will give you. The Lord said to him, know for certain that your descendants will be strangers in the country, not their own. And they will be enslaved and mistreated. Now let's reach there. All of us, we are strangers on, I don't care whether you call him American passport, you are a stranger here. Your accent betrays you. Huh? They talk God, you say God. Your accent betray you. I tried to make it, it didn't work. So I resigned to my English. Amen. Don't worry yourself to talk American. You are a typical bona fide glorious Liberian. Enjoy that. Am I communicating? For wherever you come from, God is able. Don't change your status. Don't make God look as if God is an only American God. Don't make God look as if God is not Togolese God. God is a Ghanaian God. God is a Togolese God. God is Afghanistan God. God is Libya God. He rules over the earth. But at the fullness of time, he will empower. And God said, Abraham, know for certain, your people will suffer and they will be enslaved. Sometimes when we suffer and we go through ordeal, it's a preparation for greater things. I say it's a preparation. I say it's a preparation. God is preparing you. And today your preparation is completed. I say today your preparation is completed. You are about to enter. Somebody say, I'm about to enter. I'm about to enter financial abundance. If you believe it, let the Lord hear you loud and say amen. Are you ready? I say, are you ready? You are about to enter. I am about to enter. my financial abundance. I have suffered enough financially, but I'm about to enter. Of late, all the time I'm in my room. Mrs. Van Dyke comes and say, "You enjoy your room." I say, "That's how you interpret it." You enjoy your room. I said, "That is how you interpret it." So I receive it. But in my heart, I know what has kept me in the room. Am I communicating? Because we need to have this dominion so that the heathens will know. How can the righteous go and beg somebody who does not believe the way you believe for money? It is a taboo. It's a tantamount to our God. It's a reproach to our God. Let the Lord arise. Let the Lord arise. I say, God, I pray the prayer. I say, God, 2020, I will end 2020 with zero, which means debt-free. I don't know where the money is coming from, but God is my God. He knows how to bring it. Am I communicating? If it's 1.2 million, I will pay it off. If it's 500,000, I will pay it off. If it's 200,000, you will pay it off. Because when you are empowered financially, you rule over the resources of this world. Money will gravitate towards you. Am I communicating? Anything that you touch shall be blessed. And that empowerment is coming upon your life. Tonight is a night of empowerment. And who enslaved and mistreated for 400 years. Somebody say, my financial woes has a timetable. It has a limit. It has a limit. 400 years finish. Maybe yours was 20 years is finished. Even if the curse is upon your family for financial evaporation, you know evaporation. Anytime money falls in that family, it evaporates. It's gone. Even that, it has a limit. Somebody say it has a limit. It must have a limit. It must have expiring date. It must have a time that it must turn around. And instead of negative becomes positive. And that season and that moment and that timetable starts tonight. Because the night of empowerment. If only you can believe it, you shall eat the fruit of the land. If only you can believe it, this prophet who is speaking, then you can be a partaker of what heaven is doing. God is ready to challenge his people so that we will rule and have dominion. That the heathens will know. We preach what we believe. And we are what we preach. You understand that? We preach what we believe. You sing what you believe. I say you sing, call people. You sing what you believe. And you are what you sing. Money people, you are what you count. Am I communicating? I say you are what you count. And prayer people, you pray what you believe. Am I communicating? Tell somebody, I will shock you. By the close of March, I will shock you. For my God is ready to partner with me for excellence. Am I communicating? But I like that. But I will punish the nation they serve as slaves. And afterwards, they will come out with afterwards, they will come out. And so for 15 years in America, if you have nothing, afterwards you are coming out. I say you are coming out. You are coming out. I say you are coming out. Oh, you are coming out. Prophetically, you are coming out. You are coming out. I say prophetically, you are coming out. You are coming out. You are coming out. Prophetically, you are coming out. You are coming out. You are coming out. It's yours. It's yours. I say you are coming out. You are coming out. Prophetically, you are coming out. Let it be. Somebody say, let it be. Somebody say, let it be. Somebody say, let it be. I am coming out. 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 I know I am coming out. I am coming out. Somebody shout, come out.
Now you got to understand this preposition. It's very important. Not only they are coming out, some people come out empty-handed. But he said, with. With here is a Latin word called cum, which means that they are coming and the possession are intertwined. They are coming with, which means that when they come out, no, you don't understand it. You don't understand it. Which means that when they come out, no longer would the Egyptians be able to separate their possessions to make them slaves again. They are coming out with, it's cemented together. They are coming, their deliverance is coming out with possessions that are cemented together. No longer shall curses, demonic entity, powers of darkness will be able to separate Israel from their possession. No longer. No longer. That was the hope. God spoke it. God spoke it. Now go with me to Exodus chapter 12, the manifestation of it. Exodus chapter 12. Exodus chapter 12. Do I have it in 24:36? Man of God, check 24:36. Yeah. It's 36? Yeah, read 36 for me. And the Lord gave, now what he spoke 400 years before the people became slaves. That is where we often want it. Sometimes we hear God's word plenty. Plenty. See, you have heard God's word plenty. And so sometimes when we speak from here, that's where the problem comes from. Yes. But the Bible says what he spoke to Abraham 400 years. Now at this time it's 430 years. The word is manifesting. The financial blessing, grace is coming. And so now he said, the Lord has made the Egyptians favorably, I like the adverb there. Favorably. Favorably disposed. The adverb favorably is qualifying or modifying the verb disposed. That makes the sentence understandable. It's not only he made them disposed, he made them favorably. When something is favorable, it's favorable. Amen. It's colorful. It's delightful. It's elegant. It comes with excellence. Favorably disposed. And so he defeated the Egyptians and made the Egyptians nothing and stripped off their wealth. That is what he's talking about. Favorably disposed. You are entering into that season. That some of you cannot prophesy. You go to work Monday. Your employer will look at you and say, you know what, I'm signing. And before you realize, signed $200,000 check and said, we give it to you. Do you understand? Who knows that it's possible?
I said, you go to a restaurant eating, and a millionaire will be eating in that restaurant. And that millionaire will look at you and say, this lady has been praying in M.R.C.C.I. and God is telling me, sign a check. You will go, and one day the number will come. It might be 5, it might be 35, it might be 12, it might be 18, it might be 17, but the number has a name, and your name will come up. Am I prophesying to somebody? The Lord is our strength. He will favorably dispose.
And they gave them what they asked for. So they plundered. I like the word plundered. Devastate. They plundered the Egyptians. So all the 400 years of hard labor that they worked, that they weren't paid, one day God plundered the Egyptians and gave to them. God does not take 1 year. Neither does he take 1 month. He takes a second in the fulfillment of his time to change a circumstance. The only thing that we got to do is to receive it by faith. That's it. Just receive it by faith. And when we reach that portion and we receive it, now, go with me to Proverbs chapter 3 verse 9. Proverbs chapter 3. And somebody open Proverbs chapter 8 verse 18. And let's conclude and pray. Let's conclude and pray. Pastor Godfrey put me on the spot. Verse 8 and 9. Read 8 and 9.
It shall be health to thy navel and marrow.
It shall be health. No. Uh-huh. Honor the Lord with your wealth.
And with the first fruit of all your increase.
Now, reach there. He said, honor the Lord with your wealth. Do you understand that? It simply means that the people who serve God must have wealth. Amen. If you don't have wealth, how can you honor him? And so in the realms of the spirit, God wants his children to have wealth. And so in Genesis chapter number 1 verse 11, Genesis chapter 1 verse 12, Genesis chapter 1 verse 28, Genesis chapter 1 verse 31, he commanded an increase and multiplication upon Adam and Eve so that we can have fruitfulness and we can have wealth. And so, how can I honor God with wealth whilst I don't have it? So God wrote it. Forever, oh God, your word is settled. Which means that the worshippers of God must have wealth. And so when the 3 wise people came, they came and they brought gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And because they have it, and they brought it. So you cannot give what you don't have. And so God will position you in a position whereby you have it, so that when he asks for it, you can bring it. You understand it? You want to go deeper a little bit? Go with me to Exodus 36. And let's read from somewhere 3. Exodus 36, let's read from somewhere 3. And let me close with it. Take my Bible, I'm done. We need to pray. They received from Moses. Now let's read from verse 2. Because of time. Go back. Then Moses summoned Bezalel and Oholiab and every skilled person to whom the Lord has given ability, who was willing to come and do the work. Verse 3. They received from Moses all the offerings the Israelites had brought to carry out the work of constructing of the sanctuary. And the people continued to bring free will offering morning continue morning after morning because the people had it. God gave them. What I'm trying to establish is this empowerment night. God must give you so that you can give. You did not hear it. When Paul was writing to the church, he said, everybody must bring in proportion to what God has blessed. And so all the skilled craftsmen who were doing all the work on the sanctuary left their work. And they said to Moses, now the people who were working left the job and went to Moses. Let's see. And said, the people are bringing more than enough for doing the work. And the Lord and commanded to be done. They are bringing more. The people, they asked for, maybe chairman asked for 1,000. People say, no. God has gave us more. We are wealthy, so we are giving more. Then chairman comes by and says, Archbishop, the people are bringing too much money. I don't think we need too much. I wish a pastor in this generation who will say that. Am I communicating? Maybe I will say it because I fear the Lord. And so they came to Moses and said, Moses, the people are bringing too much money. We don't need all the money. Tell them to stop. Bro, we are getting to there. A point whereby everybody who is under this leadership will carry money. Oh, you don't believe it? M.R.C.I. The remnant of this church shall be blessed. Do you understand it? I said the remnant of this church shall be blessed. Oh, let me go here and declare it. I said the remnant of this church shall be blessed. It shall be, we shall be blessed. Here in this city, Minnesota, when we are talking about African immigrants who have made it in this city, they shall come from M.R.C.C.I. because we have the word. We are the children of God. We are what we say we are. Our God is alive. We understand the Bible. We believe in what we preach. And God shall supply all our needs according to his riches. Then Moses gave an order and they sent this word throughout the camp. No man or woman is to make anything else as an offering for the sanctuary. And so the people were restrained from bringing more. Be on your feet. When you serve God right, God shall service you. Do you understand that? When you go and buy a car, BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Toyota, all what I like is that it comes with a package. And the package said some companies will give you oil change for life. I like that. Free oil change for life. Full-time warranty. 100,000 miles. Anything that gets spoiled in this car, bring it, we will fix it. That is your warranty. When you believe in this Jesus, he gives a spiritual warranty. And that spiritual warranty is, as he is, we shall be. Do you understand? As he is, we shall be. He's the owner of this world. He's the controller of the finances of this world. He controls the economies of this world as he is. And so the soldiers couldn't look at Jesus for him to die with his apparel or his clothes. And they said, no, you are dying, but as for your clothes, we will fight for it. They started fighting. Then they said, okay, you know what? Let's share it. Everybody get a piece. If you think that it it was a rag. It was cheap. Like what do you call it? China cloth. You know China cloth. You go to the market, China cloth. When somebody gives you a cloth, the first thing that you have to look at it, whether it's China cloth, made in China or it's Holland wax. When somebody gives you Holland wax or Switzerland lace, then you know that it's expensive. Don't go and bring me China wax. Do you understand? Am I communicating? And so as he is, we shall be. And so God will make us, that's why he said we are co-heirs with him. God will make us to be like him. And one thing is, our God is not cheap. And our God is not cheap. Neither our God is a beggar. Neither our God is in debt. This debt thing. All of you can't sleep because you're in debt. Someone said this debt thing. What I don't like at all is at the end of the month. At the end of the month, when they bring this the debt statement, and you look at it, and you look at the debt, you better then you go to your room, then you go rest. You don't want to talk. And you look at it. This mountain shall be removed. That is the point I want to bring you. That it's possible to come to a point whereby your cars are paid for. Your house is paid for. Your children's school fees are paid for. And you have the surplus to pay for your children's school fees until they finish college. This is your lot in Christ Jesus. Throw your hands up. Someone say, Lord, I receive this empowerment. Oh, someone say, Lord, I receive this empowerment. Say it as you mean it. I receive this empowerment. I am empowered to make money. I am empowered to break down debts. I am empowered to be a channel of blessing. I am empowered against curses. In the name of Jesus. Lift up your voice and begin to pray. Lift up your voice and begin to pray. Everybody lift up your voice and begin to pray. Lift up your voice.
I am empowered against the financial crisis.
Lift up your voice. Lift up your voice.